Hi everybody, Julie here from Living Well with Chronic Health. It's been a little while, but I thought I'd post a new video. I was thinking a lot today about how coronavirus has forced the rest of the world to live or to look at life through the same lens or a similar lens as those of us with chronic health look through. And I just wanted to share some of that because I think there are a lot of benefits that come out of that. There's a lot of benefits that come out of living with chronic health, and there's a lot of benefits that coronavirus can teach us if we let it. So there's 4 M words that I wanted to share. The first is mindfulness, which is a big word for stay in the moment. Those of us with chronic health know better than to do what we call what if about the future. Because we know that if we can't control our own bodies, there's no way we can control the future. So you learn very quickly not to spend your energy what ifing about tomorrow. So, if you have a roof over your head and food in your fridge and people that love you and people that you're reaching out to encourage, that's what really matters, right? So stay in the moment. Some of you maybe don't have those things, and I would encourage you to reach out for help. But if you do, be mindful. Stay in the moment. There's no point spending your energy what ifing about tomorrow. The next M word I have is margin. I think coronavirus is really forcing people to learn to value margin in their lives with time, with finances, with a lot of things. I think even with space in our houses. And that's something that, those of us with chronic health, we have to live our lives this way with margin, because if you spend all of your time, energy, and finances and then you crash, it can take months to come back from that, right? Like you can't just get out of bed the next day. And so those of us with chronic health live our lives with a buffer. We don't spend every minute doing things, and we don't spend every dime. And that's not because we're better than everybody else. Life has demanded that of us, because you either learn that or you crash and burn. The third one is really limiting the media stimulation. For those of us with chronic health, I think we learned a long time ago that the media can drag us down, but it can also overstimulate us. A lot of us are sensory sensitive because we're tired from the chronic fatigue. And I think those that don't have health issues right now are learning that media, just sucks that energy out of you. And a little bit is good because you want to know what's going on in the world, but you don't want to get overstimulated by all of the energy out there. Another word that comes to mind is meaning. And, there's a certain standard of living that you have to have but once that's met, you don't want to find meaning in what you do. You want to find meaning in who you are. And I think that's another thing that coronavirus is allowing us, is a better word than forcing us, allowing the world to reevaluate, is that your value, your meaning, your purpose in life isn't what you do, it's who you are. And, if you're, if you're an encourager, you can still encourage. If you're somebody who serves, you can still serve. It can be different than it used to be, right? And it's okay to grieve the change, but coming back to, your job isn't who you are. You might use who you are in your job, but your job description doesn't define you. Your character does, and your energy, and not your physical energy, but your emotional energy, your compassion, your how you treat people, right, defines your meaning and what we're all wired differently, but you can call somebody up and pray for them. You can put something humorous on Facebook. You can, teach Spanish online. There's lots of things that you can do that come out of a heart of who you are that don't have to be the same job description that you had. And so, I don't think that those of us with chronic health are better than anybody else. I think we were just forced to learn some of these lessons, but it's the benefit, right, that comes out of suffering. There's always good that comes out of it, and you learn that life is better when you stay in the moment, and when you have a buffer, a margin in life, and when you don't allow media to take over, and when you really put boundaries around what creates meaning in your life. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you're balancing grieving the changes with embracing the goodness that's coming out of this. So stay well, everybody. And those of you with chronic health, please comment below. I'm sure many of you have wonderful additional things that you could add. So please add those things. Thanks so much.